What up, guys? Anthony Darst, aka Anthony D here. Thanks for stopping by. Yo, on my way to Home Depot right now to go pick up a few things. But what I'm doing today is building a little swing for the kids in my backyard, and we're gonna DIY it up. So, thanks for checking out the video. Stay tuned and we're gonna get it in. Woo! Show you what I got. We got pressure treated wood here so it can withstand the weather. So we got 2x4s. We got a 2x6 that's going to be for the seat. We got some 5/8 inch nylon rope. I think, let's see what it's rated to. This is rated to 310 pounds. We got a couple 5/8 inch washers, and then we got the rings, and the rings we're going to use to tie everything up. So show you how this works, we'll get it done. So a couple more things you might need: pen, tape measure, maybe a long ruler. You don't need anything too long. And then the other thing you might need is primer and spray paint, or paint in general if you're looking to paint it. So let's see if I can do this with the good old one-handed. All right, so now for the, we're gonna do 26 inches, we decided. And then this guy, we're gonna cut down to 22 inches. Sorry for the cell phone video, but I'm just making this quick. All right, got those marked. Let's grab a miter saw. All right, after a couple revisions, I got a couple more tools and utensils you might need. Pressure treated 2x4, that's a 2x6. We measured this one out at 22 inches. We measured this one out at 26 inches. We got the miter saw to cut those. We got the 5/8 inch nylon rope, a tape measure. Couldn't tell you the size of this bit. This is just one of those old rusty bits that you just keep laying around. But what's funny is that it's been used a gazillion times. We got the rings, we got the 5/8 inch washers, and we got some spray paint, and a cardboard box, and a hot blonde, and a dog, and a tree that we're gonna go ahead and put up this tree house in, along with a hammock. That hammock is holding on by some tow straps, so we're gonna go ahead and fix that too. So let's get her done. All right, we just used the miter saw. We cut the 2x6. We cut the 2x4. We're grabbing a pen. We're gonna go ahead and eye this up because we're boss like that. All right, let's see how good old Rusty's doing. Of course, I didn't charge up this drill for the occasion, but we'll see what happens. Video editing is a map. All right, we're through there. We got the dirt on the bit just for the authenticity. There we go, we're through. It's interesting, you get halfway and then it gives you a little resistance. Bang, bang. All right, we have our holes. All right, guys, so I decided that I was gonna do about 2 feet for each side of the seating part of the swing. So I got the first coat drying right now. I wanted about 2 feet, but I decided I'm gonna leave about 30 inches. You know what, I'll cut it at 32 just so I can have some knot play. So let me cut, I'm gonna cut 2 lengths that long. Go ahead and melt these. Try to play the one-handed game again. Just enough. Go in here, avoid some of the wind. That should be fine for now. We'll clean them up. Do that to every single one of them. Got those cut at 32 inches a piece. Just remeasured and drilled some more holes because the missus did not like the green. We're gonna grab the ropes, the washers, one of the washers, and the rings. Go over here. It's gonna be hard for me to hold the camera, so I will just tie these up and show you what I did. All right, guys, so here's a little glimpse of what I did here with the rings. So obviously these are gonna be sitting up like this, tied up to the next piece of rope, and then on the bottom what I did, use those washers, tied them up on the bottom. I picked the best looking side to be on top because I thought that would work the best. So this should be pretty sturdy. Now to work that out. All right, so we're gonna take this rope, get it up over these branches, and I will probably put one on each side of that one that's going up. Nope, just kidding. Let's see here. I'll put one on each side of that guy if I can work that out. So I'm gonna take a little stick, tie it to the end of this thing, and throw it over the top. So we got it up there. We're working it down. Come on. Give it a second. There we go. Let's see if we can play with the dog real quick. Get it, get it. Get it, get it. Pull it down. Get it. Get the stick. Get the stick. Get it, go get it. Go get it. Right here. Come on. Get it. Good girl. Okay, let go. Drop it. Good girl. Leave it. Leave it. All right. Now we'll get the next one. All right, guys, so I rigged up a little slip knot here. We're tied up to the tree. And give it a good pull. Now, this guy should hold pretty good. Now let's see if we can use that same trick for this guy. All right, so we got our slip knots tied up there. We got our strings hanging down. Now, the reason I'm putting this smaller 2x4 there is if the kids want to spin around and do whatever, that will keep it from spinning around and catching their fingers up or whatever. So I'm going to tie this up here and just have that, so if you're going to twist and do whatever, it'll all be above that, so it won't mess with the kids. All right, so let me tie those up and I'll show you that in a second. I'm also going to use the washers again so the rope doesn't get chewed up on the bottom. And so we're just going to tie some knots up here about as high as I can reach. All right, so we just did that. Just tied up these knots quick. Let's see if I can get you some exposure. So we just did a single knot, but because we did the 5/8 inch washers and it's 5/8 inch rope, there's no room for it to play. So we didn't have to do too much. Got those knots up there. Got the ropes hanging down to the ground. And now I'm just going to go ahead and tie up these rings here, and it should be good to go. There you have it. Just tried it out. I didn't hit the ground. Should be good. That's how you make it, guys. I appreciate you watching. Feel free to subscribe and see some of my other videos. I do a bunch of how-tos. Let me show you how I did this too. Here's the hammock. We had a problem because it kept flipping over and all this stuff. So what we did was add a ring, and then this guy so it can just sit and flip. The wind can sit and mess with it and flip with it all at once. This guy, I just got the quick release right there so we can bring it camping. But yep, there it is, guys. Thanks for watching.